Goose morning, everyone! We've come up on another momentous day. A day we celebrate every year on this channel for its outstanding importance. A day that is paramount to me as a creative. That's right. Happy birthday to Patrick Warburton! Birthdays always give a spotlight to some of the best out there. So today is, wait a tick. I think I've got the wrong list. Just a moment, let me see. Oh, my mistake. Okay. Happy birthday to the late Joseph McCarthy. Wait, that can't be right either. I think we're getting closer, though. Oh, wait, this makes much more sense. Happy birthday to Bill Farmer. I love the silly, goofy voice, and I hope you get to do it for a long, long time. I still feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, that! Wait, I forgot! Oh my god! Scripted bits aside, today is the 5-year anniversary of the very first video posted on this channel. It's already been half a decade since I started making videos on the internet. How the time flies, huh? I'm gonna blink and we're gonna be at the 6-year anniversary video, huh? But I'll save getting sad about the passage of time for another day. Preferably off recording. I don't know if that'll be good for ratings. We haven't made much progress on making Amiigoose Day a calendar holiday that you'll get the day off work from, but it'll get there eventually. Just you wait. Anywho, what have I gotten up to in the last year of my life? In terms of content creation, I mean. I'm not telling you everything. I'll follow the usual guidelines for my anniversary videos, so next up is the year in review. Strap in, cause it's been a busy one. From November 14th, 2024 to November 14th, 2025, there have been a number of developments. Last year, I moved out of my parents' house and into my own apartment. This year, I moved out of that apartment because it was shit, so now I'm in a much nicer place. Aside from that, I turned 23, started improving on my diet and exercise, which were kind of issues I was struggling with, but that's not important to ramble about on the channel, but I'm proud of myself anyways. And do you remember my cat Goober? His birthday was last month. 1 whole year! He is quite big now. I did not think he would get this big. I would still die for him though. Aside from real life stuff, a lot has changed on the channel as well. I made a second channel and moved my more artsy, shorter, and low-effort content there to put more focus on main channel's big videos. I added a new character to my universe, that being my secretary Bonnie, as well as reintroducing my underboss Botan and my chief engineer Pepper. You've probably seen those schmucks sometime on my streams, and even in videos sometimes. It's been quite a good year, but how's about we cut the crap and get into some numbers? Because I know y'all like seeing big numbers. In the time between last year's video to now, I've made 42, maybe 43 videos, just leaving myself some wiggle room in case I end up getting an extra one out before this. Significantly less than last year's. However, there's also the second channel's content, which adds another 18, I think 19 videos? I forget how many there are on there. A little over 60 videos in the year total. That totals up to about 15 hours of content total. Again, not the greatest achievement compared to the past, but I was much more flush with time back then, those pre-adult days. I'm still quite happy with this year's output, solely due to the new level of quality I've been striving for. I could also account for my streams in the math, but I haven't really had enough free time to do consistent streams, so I don't know if I'd call myself a streamer, really. I'd love to sometime in the future, maybe when I have more time, but I don't really do what-ifs. Those are all just piddly little numbers anyways. I know you all want to see the big, funny number. Hey there! What about the halfway point, so here's a mid-roll. If you have YouTube Premium or you're using an ad block, then good for you, I guess, no ad. Back to the video. What's the subscriber count look like now? Well, on this very day last year, I stood at 6,875 subscribers. Way more growth than I was expecting at the time, and growth that I'm very grateful for. However, I have now managed to reach the astronomical 10,170 subscribers as of writing this. That'll probably be more by the time this video comes out, but it was accurate at the time, trust me. Obviously, I shouldn't have to state how big of a number that is. That's enough people to fill out half the Little Caesar Stadium in Detroit, Michigan. It is one of my new goals to try and get enough subscribers to fill out the entire Little Caesar Stadium, so we're getting there. It's also a goal to try and watch a hockey game in the Little Caesar Stadium while eating a Little Caesar's pizza. I'm not joking. I love Little Caesars. What was I saying again? Oh, right. The subscribers. That's a big-ass number, and I could not be more grateful to all of you. Seriously, I feel like it can be hard to come off as genuine and personal to your fans while also keeping them outside of your personal bubble, especially as that number grows, but I'm still very appreciative of all the support I've gotten and continue to get. That type of stuff goes a long way, and I doubt I would be making content so frequently if I weren't getting the love I was. Well, I probably would, but I wouldn't be too happy about it. Now that the old shit is out of the way, let's get into the new. What are my plans for the next year? Well, no major groundbreaking changes like the second channel, but I do hope to do some cool stuff. First, I'd like to include the other members of the Core 4 in more videos. Bonnie, Botan, and Pepper. I tried to incorporate them into my little universe this year, but they haven't shown up in videos much, which is what most people see. So, in the future, I plan on having them on to talk with me about more stuff, and maybe have sections in videos where they can talk about what they like too. Another thing I'd like to do in the future is having some kind of consistency regarding streams. I am terrible about stream schedules, and I would love to be able to do at least weekly streams. I'd want to do more. I just don't really get much time to do so, whether that be from work, fatigue from work, or just not being in a particularly funny headspace. So starting soon, I might get started on a proper stream schedule, just once a week for now, maybe adding another day in the future depending on my success and free time. I'd like to say one more thing about the future of the channel before I start closing up shop for today. One more thing I'd like to do is make content that's a little more meaningful. A lot of the stuff I've made thus far doesn't really have anything to say in a grander sense, and I'd like to be able to say that my videos made people think even a little bit about the stuff they like. So, in the future, I do plan on trying to make some videos that have some more to say to leave more of an impression on people. I guess as I creep closer to 25 years old, that quarter-life crisis starts to creep up. And I want to start making some content that just more jives with me as my interests change. I like more mature things that you can engage with intelligently, and I'm hoping I can take a page or two out of those books and do that kind of stuff on my channel. Don't get it twisted, the channel will still be talking about my favorite baby games, but just things might start changing a little bit, and I hope y'all don't bring out the pitchforks. Oh, also, to celebrate the anniversary, there's going to be a couple of things going down. First is I'm going to be doing a live stream later today. I'm gonna draw, I'm gonna game, we'll do some community stuff like Jackbox, we'll watch plastic ducks sit around, it'll be great. I'm not sure about the specific time as I am writing this, but it'll be on screen right now. So I hope to see you all there. Oh yeah, I mentioned the merch store a little bit earlier, but there's actually gonna be some unique 5-year anniversary content there. Just a couple of small things like a shirt or like a sticker maybe. Just give it a check. I'm not certain about what it's gonna look like now because I'm writing this in advance. But yeah, those will be around for a limited time, so yeah, I don't know, if you'd like to get that, go and check it out. That's about all for that. Anywho, I mean, that's all I've really got for today. Pretty short video, just celebrating and whatnot. So yeah, that's really it. My name is Goose. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next year. I'm curious how many subscribers I'll have by then. Well, we'll find out eventually. Anyways, have a goose night, and sweet dreams.